On this week's coverage, E&M produced its first version of the podcast, The Castle. The host, Braden Fish, kicked off the show interviewing one of our own on his experience on the national champion rotary team and competing in STN. Go check it out anywhere you listen to podcasts to. One of RMA's beloved teachers and coaches recently earned his U.S. citizenship. It's taken more than 20 years to obtain it. We take a look at his journey and the impact he has had here at the Academy. And finally, we take a look at a creative solution designed to save last-minute air travelers money, created by two Riverside alumni. Catch all this and more on E&M.
Spring break is coming up soon, and I'm just as excited as you are. From April 2nd to the 6th, this gives us cadets a chance to relax and have some fun. Cadets will have minimal formations, greater access to their phones, Wi-Fi, and reduced uniform standards. Food choices will also be increased. Cadets staying on campus will also have the ability to exempt one final exam in a class that they have a B in. Parents wishing to sign out their cadet will be able to pick them up from campus at 1 p.m. Be sure to have your cadet back on campus by 6 p.m. on the 6th.
This week, Ian recorded our first episode of our brand new podcast, The Castle. We look forward to getting this podcast on the road and bringing in new guests to learn about what their experience is like at the castle.
This week, Cadet Elias Struve was promoted to the battalion S4 position. Cadet Struve is a member of the E&N team and is the first junior officer to be a member of the battalion staff in modern history. Struve will be in charge of the armory and awards for the RMA Corps of Cadets. Congratulations to Cadet Struve on a well-deserved promotion.
Have you ever wanted to book a spontaneous trip to Cozumel? What about New York, or even Madrid? Logan Clemens and Stephen Frady, both 2009 graduates from RMA, developed a travel app that has just made its way into the App Store. Wonderseat is an airline ticketing platform designed for day of departure travel. Here is Braden Fish with his report.
Have you ever wondered what happens to all the unsold seats on airplanes? Logan Clemens, Riverside class of 2009, is the founder and CEO of Wonderseat, an app created to save air travelers money by booking last-minute unsold airline seats.
The idea for Wanderseed came when I calculated how much money the airlines were leaving on the table from planes departing with empty seats. We're talking billions annually.
When creating the app, Logan needed an app developer. He turned to Riverside classmate Stephen Frady.
Logan actually approached me with the idea a few years after college. He had a great idea for it. I was working as a programmer at the time, and so Logan kind of kept pushing the idea.
So I knew that if there was a way for me to help the airlines recapture some of that missed revenue, then I had something worth pursuing.
Logan attributes his success and determination to his time at Riverside and those who have mentored him.
You know, I'll never forget Logan. My first challenge wound up being a great kid. I really expected great things out of him when he got out, and apparently so. He's doing well in the civilian sector. I'm glad for him.
Always inquisitive, always asking questions, always wanting to move on before everybody else was ready to move on. You just kind of had to let him go at his own pace.
Looking back at Riverside, Logan shares advice to current cadets and the challenges they will face after high school.
After Riverside, you're going to face obstacles. So when you get down, you can either stay down and dwell on it, or you can pick yourself back up and fight to get yourself back to the place where you belong.
With over 1,000 downloads in the App Store, Logan's team continues to work hard and plans to work with every major airport in the U.S. later this year. For E&N, I'm Braden Fish, reporting.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at a last-minute plane ticket for Barbados. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Pets. They're our friends, part of our family, and they're always there to make you smile. Sadly, each year, around 1.5 million shelter animals never find a home. Fortunately, these animals can find a caring home with your help. Give these animals a chance to live. Give them a chance to be loved.
This past January, Coach Vaca earned his U.S. citizenship after 20 years. He's a Spanish and ESL teacher, as well as the varsity soccer coach who has led them to several region championships and playoff appearances. Here is Tristan Ng to talk about his experience in this report.
A longtime RMA teacher and coach, Diego Vaca, has recently earned his United States citizenship and is now part of the over 300 million U.S. citizens.
So it was at the beginning, it was difficult to adjust to the lifestyle and the cultural things, but I was blessed to be around people that helped me go through that process.
We asked a longtime soccer player about the lessons and experiences he got from Mr. Vaca.
So from a player's perspective, I came here my 8th grade year and went straight to the team. He helped me out a lot. He brought me a lot of new experiences that I've never really had before, and just building myself, building the team. He's taught me a lot of lessons that I don't think I would have gotten from anybody else.
We also asked the head of the language department about how Mr. Vaca has impacted the staff and cadets here at Riverside.
I think Mr. Vaca has been a huge impact at Riverside. He's always the first to volunteer when we need help with something, and he's taken the soccer program to new levels over the years. I don't think there's anything he wouldn't do for the academy and for the cadets.
We all appreciate your work here and thank you for your dedication in staying with the RMA family. Congratulations, Mr. Vaca. This is Tristan Ng for ENN reporting.
That's all for our second episode of Season 7. On the next episode, we'll feature a recent RMA graduate who's taken on the treacherous hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on ENN.